What is up, my people all around the world? It's another day. It's another topic. And we're going to do what we always do. Dive head first into the deep end and get right into this. So, this is something I'm pretty sure we all understand to this point. I understand it, but we're going to put the nail in the coffin on this one. So, let me make this very clear. Narcissists truly have no value. And if they have any value at all, it's very low. Okay? Very, 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 very low if they have any at all. Most of them almost have no results to show in any areas of their lives. And the sad part is they want to trick you into thinking so. They want to trick you into thinking that they're the real deal. They want to trick you into thinking that they actually bring something to the table that is worthy. And I'm not talking about money and a job and like things like this. I'm not even talking about looks. I'm talking about like personality wise. That's pretty much what I'm talking about. Other things play, let's be honest, other things play a factor, but not like a good human being. Because as long as you got yourself a good human being with a good head on their shoulders, these other things I'm talking about can come together. Like, anybody can increase their income, anybody can get a better job or build a better business or improve their looks, their physique. They can go to the gym, they can glow up. But most people cannot fix their poisonous personalities that is deep within them. Some people can, some people can't. I'm somebody that should never be even close to where I am right now and where I'm heading. Because I grew up being told all the wrong shit on how to go about my life. I've been brought up to basically fail. And I turned my backs to everybody that tried to get me to go down that path. And I got OGs in my life. I surrounded my mind with what I chose to surround my mind with. And that was nobody where I came from. Like, none of them. I escaped every single day from the sick reality because I know who good people are. I know what good people are. I'm not stupid. I took the hard path. I took the hard road. I took the lonely road. I took the road. That's the only road that would have ever saved my life. And I tried different roads as well. And every single road I've ever tried even was going to take me to a path that was going to lead me to a better life. And I did everything I could do in my power to get me away from certain individuals. And I'll never look back. Because I don't want to be around those low value people that just drain the living daylights out of you. That don't even appreciate you, that don't even love you, that don't even see you for what you really are. They just want to belittle you. We can't be around people like that. Zero of them. We deserve to be around people that are fun, energetic, loving, caring, nurturing, supportive. If you ain't these things, you ain't in my sight. And you know why? I've been surrounded by that bullshit for far too long that I cannot be around it for 2 more seconds. And that is the truth. I am nothing like anyone that I've ever grew up around. None of them. Not like any of them. And I knew that for a long ass time. I just felt there's not much you can do when you're really young. You have to stick around. You have to do bullshit. You have to live a bullshit life for a while. But I always knew I was going places. I always knew I was getting out of this bullshit that I was in, around all these low valued people. And I'm not dissing every single person I've ever grew up around either, because there are some good people as well. There are some people that I still don't mind, but each and every one of us really have to go our own separate ways and do our own thing, because we're not all going to do the same thing. Even though I try to get some people that I was really close to at certain times to follow my path, to follow my lead, and they just didn't do it, you know? I try to motivate, I try to bring as many people up with me as possible, all while still putting in this work myself. I still tried my best to uplift people, and for the most part, it did not work out. But what can you expect, right? Not everybody's going to believe you. I don't even think these people believed I was going to budge, but look now. All these people just love to watch, so it's all eyes, no love with these people. And you know what? That's alright. But let me go back to this for a second. So, narcissists want you to believe that they belong in your life, when really they know deep down inside they don't. The only way they can get you in their life, the only way they can get into your life, is by trickery. Because everything they say is a lie. Every little thing they say is a lie just to get into your life, because they know themselves they're not going to last with you, because eventually they're going to get exposed. But they want to come in for as long as possible, to take as much as possible, and then it's going to be all over. They have no value, little to no value. They have a messed up mindset. Severely messed up mindset. They don't have a loving mindset or a loving spirit. There is far too much of this today in today's society. It makes me sick. It almost makes you not love as much, because there's so much of this going on. It's like, what the fuck do I even do? You know what I mean? Like, would I say I'm giving up on love? I don't know. I don't know. I would never completely ever give up on it. But the way the world's going, it just, everything seems so untrustworthy. Everything seems so watered down and fake. I think most people are faker than fake. It just sickens me that nobody can be real. Nobody can just vibe with you in such a positive and loving way today. People cannot do this. People are just thinking about hatred all the time. Angry, pissed off, jealous, bitter, envious. That's all people are nowadays. It makes me sick. Why can't people just be more loving and caring? You know what I mean? And like I said, I would rather be off by myself and not be surrounded by any of these people, period, than be around them just for company. Low valued people do not exist in my life. You have to be about something. You have to be about something. You know what I mean? You have to have something going for you, or on your way to something. You need to have a goal. You need to have something. Because none of these people have anything, and that's why they are the way they are, because they have nothing. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. And the reason being is because most of these people won't take steps that they need to take. And they're left sad, miserable, pissed off, depressed, anxiety, all these things, and they don't understand what they're doing. Low value people don't budge. You have to get up and get after it. You have to respect other OGs. You have to see what's real and respect it. Where I come from, I don't get a whole lot of respect like where I come from. Because most people are like this, and it's disgusting. I've gotten far more respect since I've started this YouTube channel from all of you guys than all these people combined in an entire lifetime. Just 1 year doing YouTube up till right now, I've received far more respect from all you guys around the world, other than my own people, and I mean all of them, thousands. You know, it's a damn shame to see what this world really is, just filled with low value people with nothing. It is what it is, right? We can't be around those people because they just want to take something anyway. That's all they want, is to take something. They're not real. And you know what? They don't even have to, like I said, and like one of these people could be watching this video, I don't care. I'm not even talking about what you're doing with your life. I'm not even talking about your job, your income, your appearance, none of this shit. I'm talking about you and your mindset. And you can say these words out of your mouth. You can say positive words out of your mouth, but do you really mean it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I've heard some of this shit before and it just wasn't real. I can tell. And it is what it is, right? And this is something else too, guys. So narcissists are low value. They have nothing to offer. They want to take what you have. They want to take what everybody has. They'll take from you. They'll take from somebody else at the exact same time. Some of these people have a list of contacts that they're constantly taken from. And I don't understand how people don't catch on to these types of people. It just makes no sense. How can you have somebody in your life that is just using you? That is just taking things from you? They'll act like your best friend. They'll act like the best person in the world just so they can mooch off you. And you put up with it because you think you're having a good time with this person, but really you don't know what's going on the inside of this person. And you don't understand what's going to happen whenever you stop doing favors for this person. It's shit like this, guys. I went through every bit of it. And here's something else too that I'm going to add in before I cut this video off. I'm just thinking deep to myself in this video and saying everything I need to say to get off my chest to you guys, because I don't want to miss nothing. But when it comes to relationships as well, you know what? If somebody wasn't so great on their luck, let's say there's a perfect fit for yourself, perfect in your eyes anyway, for a relationship, and you meet this person. They're not doing so hot, they might not be doing so well, they might be down their luck, they might be in the gutter, they might be a little bit sad, they don't got a whole lot, right? You could take this person in. And help them. And they could come into your life and you could grow with this person. You could help them get better. They could heal with you. They could heal in your presence. You can help them with all this stuff. Make them better. Make them greater. But guess what? We do this, and these are the exact same people that stab us in the back for all we do for them. And you know what? I made this mistake in my life. I felt that there are some girls that I was talking to, like not just one, couple, probably a handful, right? Sort of the exact same situations every single time that I got in with these girls. Like it was pretty well the exact same thing all over again every single time. I knew what I wanted. They told me what they wanted. I knew these girls. I seen these girls. I've been surrounded by these girls quite a bit. I really thought I had something real with some of these girls that I used to talk to, and it was not like that. But they make it seem like that. They say the exact words to make it seem like that. And it's never that. And after all you do for them, they end up dipping. They end up piecing. I mentioned this in videos before. It's because they don't want you to see the true light of who they really are, so they dip before you can see it. But they're faking with you the entire time to get certain things out of you. And it's a damn shame, because I'm pretty sure this would happen a lot more with people in general. There's a lot of good looking girls that are down there looking shit like this. A lot of good looking young girls that are just like this. Exactly what I'm explaining like. They could have just had it not so good growing up. Or something like that. It could be something different too. It could be anything. But the truth is, you cannot take somebody like this in your life, because they're going to take from you. They're going to do you real dirty, and it's going to piss you off. And that's going to be that. And it's going to be over. That's why we can't take those girls. But if they were actually loyal and faithful, and they were who they really said they were, sure, I would gladly, I made the decision myself. I remember like it was yesterday. I don't take back what I did if it was going to be what it was going to be. I would be willing to put the work into somebody to actually help them, to actually help build them up. These females don't understand how good they really have it. Do you think any of these girls would be willing to do that for us? Absolutely not. But we would be willing to do it for them. And they really take that for granted, and they really pay a heavy ass price for taking that for granted. Because they could end up with some idiot that means no good. But that's on them, They weren't really for it like they said they were. They come in talking a big game. We were going to help build them up, which we did. We got them to a certain point, and they didn't follow through because they got weak. They're too weak. They're not really for this life. They're not for the good life. They're for a shit life. And they're going to forever live a shit life. Because they ain't cut out for this shit. They ain't cut out for the real shit. They ain't cut out for actually building together, growing together, being happy together, building a solid family together, doing real shit on a regular day basis. They're not for it. They're going to live a chaotic lifestyle. Because that's what they're used to. They got brought up like this. But they still want the benefits from people like us who actually got something going. But then they run. Because they're afraid of it. They're afraid of us. Because they're not willing to put the work in themselves, so they have to dip. They had no other choice. But it was nothing for them to come in short term and take from us, was it? They didn't care. And I'm going to end this video right here. So just understand, guys, that you can't take people like this that have low value in your life. They have to build themselves up first. And anybody that is low value, and like I said, I got to repeat myself a million times, The value of a human being is based off of your mindset and who you really are as a person to your core. That's your value. Because you could be damn near broke, not having a whole lot, but your mindset is on par. You're ready to go and get after it. You're gonna get it. That's how positive, that's how good your mindset is. That is 10 million times better than somebody who has a piss poor mindset that might already have something, but they're gonna lose it because they just have a terrible mindset. Or some like super smoking hot looking girl that just makes every dude's head turn, but her mindset is piss poor. And at her core, she's just nothing. Someone that has value is much more valuable already. That's why you can't take someone that has low value. They gotta build themselves up first and then come. Because people are either gonna build themselves up, people are either gonna do the work, or they're gonna complain, sob, moan, bitch and moan. You know? They're either gonna do one or the other. They're gonna be victim mentality, or they're gonna take responsibility and they're gonna become who they should. Life is no tilt-a-whirl. It's a roller coaster. It's not no Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel goes round and round and round, perfect. It ain't perfect. It's one of those roller coasters that turn a million times. You gotta be willing to put up a fight. You gotta be willing to fight for your life. You gotta be willing to fight for what you really want. You have to know what you want and do whatever it takes for it to come to pass. If you don't really want it that bad, you're not gonna get it. If you want it, you will get it. Flat out. So, don't deal with low value people. Make them come to you. Make them come up to you and your level. You stay on your path. You do not go down with them. You do not stoop down to their level. Never. I'm going to cut this video off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. I'll be back again with another video. I'm out.